From an early age, we're told that we should work hard to fulfill ourselves and to be happy with our lives. But what does that actually mean? What does it actually mean to work hard? Because surely the society tells us that when you're a kid you should study, you should then go to university, you should study there hard, then you should of course get a job and work hard at your job, so you retire, you accumulate your wealth over time, and you have lived a successful life, as they call. Working hard in society means putting your efforts in being average, in doing the stuff that everyone does. But when you really think about it, why does this path does not lead to, let's say, a position you want to be in? If you want a nice car, let's say a Bugatti, which costs 3 million to be exact, you can't accumulate such a wealth working a 9 to 5. No matter how good of a position you have in a job market, even if you earn 6 figures a year, it's not realistic for you to acquire such a car. And working hard isn't an option for that. But some people do have these cars, and that really, doesn't line up with what you want and what you are being told to do, how you should behave. And in the beginning, you actually don't really have a choice not to work hard, but you should diverse your curiosity at the right things. The most important stuff that you should do is sparking your inner child, exploring new possibilities, trying out new things, unleashing your curiosity in a way that is unlocking new capabilities for you, new ways to go, to view about things, to actually approach problems. Maybe you learn a high income skill, whatever. You just get better over time. That is, in a way, working hard, but it's not the way society tells you to do. If you just actually enjoyed what you did and just tried new things out, you might actually end up further than the guy who just went the traditional path and got a 9 to 5. You might end up way above him or way down below him. But does that really matter? At least you have tried, Being average, of course, it's okay for some people, but if you're more ambitious, you won't be satisfied with such things as a mediocre car or a mediocre girl, whatever. You will always want more, and so to actually get that thing that is above the standard, that is so not easy to get, you must do the things that other people don't. You shouldn't go the conventional path, that is to be true, because it follows a simple theory the cause and effect. What you do now has a consequence. The same action leads the same consequence. If I, let's say, drop a rock on the same place, it doesn't go through it, I sure know that. It bounces off and stays above it, above the roof. It doesn't have other places to go. That's plain and simple, but it also happens in our daily lives, because what we do every day has a consequence, a direct consequence, even if you don't think about it, but you probably should. What is that you do right now that will lead you to where you want to be? Maybe it won't lead. That is, you will find out if you actually thought about it. Let's say you study engineering. You finish the university, you go whatever, build airplanes, and you continue to go that path. You can very easily imagine where you could be in 5 years, in 10 years. It's not that hard. You open up a calculator, you put up some math, and you're good. So really think about it. What is that you do that will lead you to places? But if you can't really tell, it's not necessarily a bad thing. If you can't predict where you will be in a few years, if you really can't, that is a good thing, because those unpredictable situations is the ones full of potential to either skyrocket or stay at the ground. Of course, you should not be doing some crazy shit like robbing a bank. That is obvious. You shouldn't be doing stuff that will lead you to jail or whatever. That is against the human law. You should be true to yourself. You should help others, of course. And the actions that you take shouldn't affect others in any negative way. So if you can't really predict where you will be in a few years, that is not a good thing, because subconsciously in our brain, the unknown, it feels scary. It's a natural instinct. The cavemen, they were very cautious when exploring new sites, because there could always be danger, and danger is dangerous, of course. Who could have guessed that? But the unknown is the possibility of danger, and that's what scares us. But beneath all of that unknown, unlimited possibilities lie, and that's how dreams come true. That's how goals get filled, goals get achieved. That is where the magic happens. And so man, just explore the unknown, face your fears, and see where it goes.